Hello, I am live and it is Saturday morning and I just finished some of my classes. I had a level 7 to start my day, and then I had 3 classes after that. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for coming. And I just have a little bit of a list to share with you today. I don't have a special guest today. It's just me. And I don't know. I feel like, I'm not really looking the greatest today, but sometimes that happens, right? So I put up my beach scene because I'm doing my Manicam, and I wanted to show you a few things with my Manicam that I did this morning. And if you're interested in Manicam, I think it's a really fun thing to use. And I do want to kind of mention that if you're interested in doing Manicam, start slowly. Okay. So a lot of the videos that you might watch are going to be, people doing all kinds of really fun things. And then when they make a video, they talk really fast when they're trying to show you things to do. Don't feel bad if you have to take your time and just take it slow. Okay. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm learning some new things and I'm just kind of trying to do a little bit at a time. I did do a really awesome Outschool lesson this past week. It was called Kitten Camp, and it was really fun. And I did make some slides on Canva, and I was able to show them on Zoom, but it really took me a lot of, learning. So Jason, I'd love to be on the beach. Exactly. So I used this today because it's cold and I figured, hey, why not? I can go to the beach for classes today. Hello, Luann. Thank you for coming. So I wanted to show you what I did for reward that's pretty simple. And for Manicam, if you're a VIPKID teacher, you can go to the 6 Apple Club in the VIPKID store, and you can buy the Manicam like for $25, which is a pretty good deal. I think otherwise it's not too much more than that for the simple version. And there is a free version. So what I did was I got the free version, kind of got a little bit of an idea of what I was doing, and then I added the upgraded $25 version. And I heard there's an even like a lifetime membership type thing, and eventually you get like a coupon that says you can join later on. So I'm going to do that for what I need right now. I am doing okay. So what I did in Manicam today was, for the girl that I taught, she really likes kitties. So what I did was I looked up, you can look up any type of reward that you want. So if you look up cat, or say you look up Hello Kitty, you can find, I'm gonna share my screen so I can show you what I'm doing behind the scenes. I did that, but I haven't spent time to learn it. Okay, so I would suggest that you would go to Morgan Brown's, she is Teacher Morgan SWM. I think that's what it is. Teacher Morgan SWM. She's really good with the computer, but she also has a 4-part series on Manicam. She starts simple, and I worked on that. And also Amanda Panda has a Manicam kindergarten coming up, and so that will be helpful too. So what you can do is you can go to the Manicam section. It gives you some rewards to start with, but then you can look some up. So there's like an arrow here, and then you can look up anything you want. Like you can search for anything. I found some like animals. I found the kitties, but there they are. Hello Kitty. Then they're in alphabetical order. So once you get your rewards downloaded into your section, you can just press on it and it will go on to your screen. So I gave my little girl here today my Hello Kitties. Now, when you do this too, you can size them. There's like a little box and you can make them bigger or smaller. So you could show them big and then make it smaller. So it's kind of like just putting stickers on a board, but you don't have to put the stickers on the board. You don't have to do the, laminating and all that stuff. And you can still have fun, and you can make them bigger and you can make them smaller, which is really fun. And then you just click on them again and they disappear. So you can click them off, click them on type of thing. And that's really fun. Now, the other thing you can do is, I'm going to click these off. So they're in the list. So you kind of have to keep that list. Now, what I have right here is I have it layered so that I have my Manicam. My screen is a 16-inch. So sometimes I have to layer things. So that kind of takes a little bit of getting used to. But at the bottom on the Manicam here, there is also a place where you can put the rewards, and then you can click on and off this eye thing like this. So you can add the animals. So for the boy that I had today, I did dogs. So these were so cute. So you just go into the file and you find whatever it is you want. You just put in the category, and then you again, you can make these bigger or smaller. And I mean, this really drew my kid in today. He loves dogs. So I thought these dogs were adorable. They made my day. So they're really fun. And at the end of class, you can just kind of click them off and say goodbye to everyone. And then you're done with your class. So that's a simple way to do rewards with Manicam. You don't have to do anything majorly fancy. Now, the other thing you see on the bottom here, they call these presets, and Morgan Brown shows you how to set up a preset. This welcome sign right here was from Morgan Brown. So if you have one set up with a welcome sign, and then you have one set up with your beach scene, you can switch from one to the other. So at that 10-minute break for your level 7 student, you can just press on the welcome screen, and then you can bring it back when you're ready for class, or even at the beginning if the kid is late. The other thing I like to do if the kid is late and maybe you want to sort of know that you're there, you could pick one of the rewards and just stick it in front of your face like this. So they know you're there, but you can like check your phone, put on makeup, take a drink of coffee, whatever. And then when you see your student, you're there. Or you can even make your own little Canva slide. Also, the other fun thing is you can make a preset with no background. And this is nice for if you want to use a whiteboard. Manicam, there are other ways to use a whiteboard, like in your, Zoom classroom, but this is a really fun way to do it too. You can write right on the screen. So I have to press on my pencil, and I can pick any color I want, like green, orange, black. I could use black or white. And then you press on the pencil, and then you can write just like it's a whiteboard. Now this is behind me is white. This is my background right behind me. So I have no background right now. So I was thinking, I don't really want to do virtual background all the time because it messes up my, when I hold up props, or if I read a story during Outschool or something like that. Maybe I don't want to have a virtual background for my entire class. So voila. Now, right now, I do not have my square is not StreamYard size. So that's why my border is a little different. But in my VIPKID classroom, the border is correct. So I can easily switch from one preset to the other. And I think that's really cool. So the next thing I'm learning is how to do Google Slides by using my iPad. And one way that I can do that is that I go back to my CamTwist. So I could set up CamTwist, work that through Manicam, do it the same way I was always doing it through Manicam. I'm trying to figure out how to connect it directly to Manicam, and I'm in the process of that right now. I've asked a few questions. I've tried it. I haven't quite gotten there yet. I guess that's a little more advanced, but I know how to do it through CamTwist. If I had like this humongous screen and I could just put everything on the screens. I know some people have 2 screens and that works. But I just wanted to have my iPad next to me and use it like I was before, because I can just look at my iPad and tap on it. And then I don't have to take up real estate, as they say, on my computer. So anyway, I think that these things that I'm showing you right now are easy for beginners. A beginner can set up presets. A beginner can set up a welcome slide. This is very easy to do. And all you have to do is you make a picture, and then you go through Manicam and you set it up so that picture will show. And you keep that as your preset number 1. And then I have preset, this one's number 3 actually, with a virtual background. And this is another preset without a virtual background. So I can do that. Now I could set up 5. I could set up, some people just set up a regular, like that's your reward, 1 whole preset without your face. I want to do it with my face, with my reward in the corner is what I'm trying to do. So I'm in the process, so stay tuned for that on my channel. I will be explaining that. The other thing I did want to show today was, what do I have on my channel? Okay, so on my channel I have lots of videos, and I have playlists. I do have a playlist for iPad users. So if you're interested in any different ways that you can use an iPad, you could watch the videos in the playlist for iPad users. And I was going to share my screen on that and show my videos. Let's see if I can do this. A Chrome tab. Oh, this is so cool. I have not shared my screen a lot, so this is kind of a new thing for me. Here is my channel, Cindy Bennett Connection, and it's encouragement and help for your virtual journey. Okay, so on this channel, I have, let me go down here. I have a playlist here, and I have iPad users. I have some Outschool. I have some recipes. So I do have some different types of things, but I really want to be able to show you guys lots of things that I do with the iPad. And so stay tuned for that. So every now and then I'll bring in something else that might be teaching related, but not quite always iPad related. So I try to specify so that it's for iPad users. I have a lot of reward videos. I just shared recently the spinner reward that I have on my phone, which that would be good to use with my second preset when I don't have the virtual background. So there are other rewards like drawing rewards, different rewards that you can do with, if you're teaching from the iPad. You can't use Manicam and you can't use the AR stickers and things like that. But there are a lot of other ways that you can give rewards during the classroom. And so I have lots of videos on that on my channel as well. And so, yeah, I teach for VIPKID, GOGO KID, and I am teaching for Outschool. So for GOGO KID, I'm basically only open on Sundays, and then I have one student that I've taught ever since the first day, and she has booked me every single Sunday. But I'm not really doing a lot of GOGO KID right now. My goal is to kind of transition into Outschool. I would like to do more Outschool type videos or classes. And so I'm working on that. So I do have some classes on Outschool for knitting. I have finger knitting, which I have actually 2 finger knitting classes today. And I have like finger knitting for beginners. I have regular knitting for beginners. And I also have like an ongoing knit a scarf class. I also have a knit a dishcloth class. And I have a few different types of classes. I have Write Grandma a Letter. And I have a few likes on that class. I've only taught 1 student, but the parent gave me a 5-star review. I thought that would be a really good class to get booked. I'm not sure how people see all of these classes and how they get advertised, but I hope that maybe I'll put some videos up on the classes that I offer on Outschool. I did a kitten camp, which was really fun. And I did make a video about that. It was really fun. And I had some students that really loved it. And I learned a lot from just doing that one class. I made slides on Canva, showed them the slides, read books. We did some drawings and we had a lot of fun. That's like for ages 5 to 8. I also have a math class for first graders, and it's sort of the same thing. I'm using the animal theme and teaching math. Hello, Bren. Thank you for coming. So I'm planning on using baby animal theme and doing memorization for math facts and doing just math for first graders. My major in college was math education. I've taught kids math from first grade all the way up to like Algebra 1, Algebra 2, and those type classes. But not really, I prefer to teach kind of the younger grades. And I was thinking maybe I'll work my way up, maybe make a course for first grade, second grade, third grade, kind of work my way up. But right now I'm just offering the first grade class, hoping that it's going to book, trying to get some traction going in Outschool. And so my desire is to just up the Outschool classes and to kind of fine tune what classes that I want to do, when I want to teach, and that kind of thing. And so, so that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. And I didn't want to make it too long because I know it's hard for people. A lot of people do watch the replay. And if you're watching the replay right now, I really appreciate it. Those of you who are here right now, thank you so much. Does anybody have anything you would like to say or ask a question or anything like that? Yeah, it's really cold in New Hampshire right now. So I decided I am going to go ahead and use my beach scene and just enjoy the warm weather sort of on my virtual classrooms. And this is a headband. It has like paws on it. It's for my kitten class. And I just really enjoyed the kitten class. It was so much fun. I think when you're planning your classes for Outschool, you're planning the class, you're getting the curriculum all set, and it's a lot of thinking and hoping that the kids are going to like it and everything. And then when you get there and the kids are so adorable and they add to the class, they ask questions, they just give a personality to your curriculum, right? It's just so awesome. Bren, do you teach for Outschool? So I know Kelly teaches for Outschool. Luann, how are you doing, Luann? I saw your classes. I did sign up. I kind of was taking a break, and then I signed up my kid for Spanish back into Evelyn's Spanish class. And then I also signed them up for Julie Connor's goal setting class. And she's really good with kids, and I hope that her classes take off because she really has a really special way about her. And so my kids enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to her creating an ongoing class that they can kind of work on their current goals and talk to her about, their daily goals and things like that. And I think it helps when you're home all the time to have someone else kind of reinforce those things. Obviously, I talk to them about it, but it's really nice a professional person teaching them. And I could say, hey, watch this YouTube video, but it's just not the same as somebody talking to them personally. And I know that Julie just really cares for people. She loves kids, and I just really love the class. So, Bren's been teaching for 4 months with no teaching background experience. Wow. Well, good for you to jumping in there and getting it done. Thank you for watching. I know you watch a lot of my videos, and I appreciate it very much. Yeah. So I'm sort of like, I've been at home. I've taught for VIPKID for 2.5 years, but I never taught online before that. And then, yeah, doing Outschool is a little different, but some people doing Outschool have no teaching experience, no VIPKID experience. They just jump in and they just figure it out. Sometimes you just got to do it. And you don't have to use all the technology either. Like, I'm trying to learn how to do the slides on Canva, how to capture the screen, that kind of thing. And I have learned some things, but it's not absolutely necessary. When I think I said in my kitten camp video that the little girl that I had, she's like, share your screen. And then she's like, I said highlight, but she meant spotlight. Spotlight the book. Like the last time I read a story, I just put myself on the no background and I just read the story like this. But the first day of kitten camp, I put my phone as a camera, and then I read the book with that. So that worked really well. I just wasn't majorly comfortable with that. So I think the more times you do it, the better off you get. But it was so funny because the little girl was like coaching me through, telling me what to do. So she's soaking up everything from the pros. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, finding your niche is a little rough at times because some people, I think they just jump right into it. They know what they want to do and it works. And then other people need to kind of like feel their way through in the darkness. So I feel like I could teach almost any class, and any class is going to take me work to organize. But yeah, you want to do what you love, and what, you know, when you do the actual teaching, your love for that topic comes out. So knitting is a hard one because some kids can get that like with a demonstration, and other kids, I've had kids leave crying because they just can't get it, which I can understand. Virtual teaching knitting is hard. The kids have taught me things in class. It comes natural to them. Yeah. Yeah. I had one kid, I think I mentioned in one of my videos, that he was from New York City and he was my only student for that class. I was supposed to have a couple other kids show up, but he was the only one that was there. And he showed me all around Zoom, showed me how to annotate, showed me the whiteboard. We just played because we did the finger knitting class, and then he stayed longer. So he just kind of, you know, it was kind of a tutorial session. And that was really fun. It was a blast. I haven't seen him again. He did sign up for a few more of my classes, but I think he's really busy. He has a lot of things that he's learning. So yeah, sometimes the kids help, but I haven't had any larger classes with, you know, a lot of kids. I've been watching some videos I watched some videos by, I can't think of her name. Nowlin is her last name. And she has some really great videos, and she talks about classroom management and stuff like that. I haven't had a lot of students in my classes, so classroom management hasn't been, Brooke, that's her name. Classroom management hasn't been a huge issue for me right now. And I saw some people have some issues with bad behavior. And if they are having bad behavior, you can put them into the waiting room. I've never had to do that. There are 3 things I need to figure out mostly about how to get noticed. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. And it's hard, I think, if you don't have kids. I think it's easier for people that they have kids and, you know, they have friends that have kids and things like that. But if you don't have kids, the ages of the students, it makes it, I think, a little bit more difficult because you're just in a sea of other options. So that's what I'm trying to work on too. So I've been working on, you know, trying to make my thumbnails the way they're supposed to be for interest. And I've been working on, and I do have to make a couple videos for my classes so that when they do click on it, they have a video to watch, which most of mine do, but the new ones did not. So I really want, if you have any friends that have any little kids that want to do first grade math, I have a 2-day-a-week ongoing class. And I'm offering it a few different times to see if that helps. And we'll let you know. So I also wanted to mention that we will be having an Outschool collaboration today on Teacher Casey's channel. I believe it's at, I'm not sure if it's at 11 or 11:30 actually right now. But Teacher Casey and VIPKID Teacher Casey is going to be on her channel, and we're going to collaborate about Outschool. So if you want any Outschool tips, you can check that out later today. So I guess I'm going to call it a day for my video here. And I just want to thank you for watching. If you're watching this video for the first time, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I have gotten a few new subscriptions this week. So I'm up to, I don't know, it was 330, then it went down to 329. So, oh, it's at 11. So Kelly says the Outschool collaboration is on VIPKID Teacher Casey's channel at 11 Eastern Standard Time. So you can check that out. And that's always fun. And if you are watching live, you can go ahead and post questions in the chat box. So we always watch the chat box and make sure that you can be part of the collaboration as well. If you have something to say, answer a question, or ask a question live on YouTube. So thank you guys for coming, and thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Have a great day.